Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a new anti-haul. I post my anti-hauls about once a month talking about makeup that I will not be buying. In addition to my anti-hauls, I also post a will I buy it every single week on Wednesdays. It's kind of like a spin-off to the anti-haul that was a tag created by Kimberly Clark. I always have her link down below in my anti-hauls. My will I buy it kind of just talks about products that I will and will not be buying and kind of why not, focusing on new releases as well. So I do have an anti-haul / will I buy it playlist. I will have that link down below. Before we get started, I do want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. Really appreciate you coming by. I do post a video every single day right now. So if you do enjoy getting daily content on makeup and beauty, I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave. I have 20K giveaways going on right now on both YouTube and Instagram. You'll want to make sure to get entered in those because they are some big old giveaways. But if you would like to see some makeup that I am not buying in the month of July, why don't we go ahead and get started. So first up, Colourpop came out with a new collection. Of course they did. Colourpop is always coming out with a new collection, but they came up with a new collection with Karrueche. I think they've done a collab with her in the past, and then they did this Femme Rosa collection. I believe it actually launched last week. Obviously I didn't buy it. I think it maybe sold out because I thought I saw something about a restock. But again, I didn't buy it. But there was a 12-pan eyeshadow palette that was $16, a pressed powder face palette for $15, a Femme Rosa lip bundle that was $15, or you can buy them individually at $6, or you could buy the entire collection at $40, or a PR collection at $46. I noticed this with the Iluvsarahii collection. They had like a PR bundle that you could buy for a little bit more, and I think it's basically you're just like getting the box. I think that's what it looked like to me when I looked at the Iluvsarahii one. I was like, $6 for a box? All right, okay, that's cool. But I am going to be passing over this. I don't really follow Karrueche, so the collaboration isn't a big pull to me. I also did recently purchase some from Colourpop. I actually have the Iluvsarahii eyeshadow palette in Saucy on my eyes right now, but it just didn't call out to me. Nothing really screamed my name. I didn't do a double take at all. I don't really follow who the collaborator is. Colourpop comes out with a lot of new releases. They're always coming out with new collections. I'm trying to limit myself on what I want to get from Colourpop unless it's something that like really speaks to me, because sometimes I've done that thing where they come out with something and I'm like, yeah, I kind of want that, and it's Colourpop and they're inexpensive, so just do it. And then 2 weeks later they release something and I'm like, I have to have that, and then I'm buying it again, and then as I buy more and more Colourpop, I'm like, hey girlfriend, now you're not really like all that affordable with Colourpop if you just keep buying more and more. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with Colourpop. Unless something is like dramatically screaming my name, I'm not gonna buy it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So yes, the Colourpop and Karrueche collaboration, I passed over that. I get quite a few tags on this. I was going to feature it in a will I buy it, but I only usually feature 4 products in each will I buy it, so I can talk a little bit more in depth on each of them without making like an hour-long video. And I swear, like, just things keep popping up and popping up and popping up. I haven't been able to include it, but Besame Cosmetics came out with a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs collection. I think Besame, I think that's how you say it, but it could definitely be wrong. An eyeshadow palette, the Storybook palette for $68. The I'm Wishing plus Keep Singing eyeshadow palettes, those are each $45. They have a vanity mirror for $40, a translucent pearl powder for $35, cream rouge blush for $20, lip balms for $18 each, a mini liquid lipstick set for $35, individual lipsticks for $22 each, a travel case for $35, and 2 pouches for $15 each. That is a huge collection. Oh my word, that is crazy. I am reading from the Trend Mood Instagram like I normally do in the anti-haul and will I buy it videos, so her Instagram page is linked down below as well. So, well, that's a lot going on. Obviously, this is an anti-haul, so I'm not buying anything from it. I just don't feel like I need anything right now. I've never purchased anything from Besame Cosmetics, and I feel like I really haven't heard a lot about them until I started getting tags on this specific collection. So if you guys have tried out Besame Cosmetics, let me know your thoughts on them. If this is a brand that I need to like have on my radar over here, I would love to know any feedback that you guys might have. Again, I don't feel like I need anything. Sometimes when collections come out like this and they're so big, like to me it's just kind of overwhelming. And you know, that's just me personally. I know some people like big collections and they like to buy the full collection, or they like to have a lot of different options in the collection, but for some reason for me, it just overwhelms me. Like I just don't need anything. I did mention in a previous will I buy it that but since I do have my 20K giveaways going on, obviously I buy a lot for those giveaways, and then as I'm buying for them, I'm also buying for me. So typically around my big giveaway times, my makeup collection is rising and rising because I'm buying for me at the same time. It just is what it is. So I've definitely been buying a lot more for myself, and I've also gotten like an influx of PR recently, which is absolutely amazing and incredible, but my poor little office is like bursting at the seams, and I'm trying to figure out how to organize my makeup collection in the best way so it doesn't feel like I walk in and like am drowning in makeup, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, that's not like, if you're gonna go, then drowning in makeup, sure, but it's just a little like overwhelming to me right now. So I'm trying to be really good on, unless I really need something and it really calls out to me, like, don't get it. So I'm trying really hard, but yeah, this collection just didn't really do a lot for me. Kind of reminds me a bit of like the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean, and then also the Beauty and the Beast. I have both of those collections, so I just don't feel like I need this one. I'm gonna go ahead and pass over this collection, but I'd love to know if anybody picked anything up from it and your thoughts on it. Product that I will not be getting from Anastasia Beverly Hills, she just released a Liquid Glow liquid highlighter. There's 4 different shades. They're $25 each. They will be available July 25th, so they should be out by the time this video goes up, and then it says also in stores on August 15th. I simply just don't need any highlights. Like I don't need any. I have so many highlights right now. It is completely overwhelming, and even still, I know I just bought a face palette from Sonia Kashuk, and that had a highlight in it, and I feel like I just bought something else and it was like a palette, but it had highlights in it too. I can't even remember, because seriously, like, drowning in makeup over here. Not that I'm complaining. I would like to make note that I'm not complaining. But it is just a little bit overwhelming, and I just want to use some of my favorites and some of my ride or dies and some of my holy grails, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be using up some of those products before I just keep filling and filling and filling my collection. Like, it just, you know, is a little overwhelming to look around and think of everything that I want to be trying and I want to be using. I have put myself on a highlight no buy. I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't feel like I have bought any like just single highlights recently. The Anastasia Liquid Glow liquid highlighters I will be passing over. Some lipsticks that I'm going to be passing on are from Raine. They're coming out with satin lipsticks. It says they're coming back with a new formula. So their satin lipsticks are coming back reformulated. I don't have a date yet. If by the time this video goes up, I will have it down in the description box down below. I think it's looking like they're $17, I want to say. So again, I can have that information. Everything that I talk about will be linked down below. Like, prices are linked down there. What I am wearing is down there, and all of that good stuff. So I am not going to be purchasing these. Looks like there is 7 different shades. Again, I have not tried Raine. I really do want to try the Queen of Hearts eyeshadow palette. I know everybody loves that Queen of Hearts palette, but what do you guys think about the lipsticks? Did you try them? I know they're saying this is a new formula now, but what else have you tried from Raine? Is there anything else that you really love from them? I would love to know. I'm such a review junkie myself. I watch so many other review videos. I like to find new brands, but I also want to feel somewhat confident in my purchases. So I would love to know any thoughts that you guys might have on Raine and, you know, some variety of their products. But I know I just don't need any. I don't need any lipsticks. And even still, I went to CVS today to buy an envelope, and for the longest time I had one of those freaking L'Oreal lipsticks, like in the little tube guys. I had one of those in my hands for the longest time, and I was like, put the lipstick down. You don't need any. What is wrong with you? Lipsticks are so hard for me to say no to. Highlights, I feel like I could confidently put myself on a no buy. Lipsticks, completely different ballgame. I never put myself on a lipstick no buy, but I did say goodbye to the L'Oreal lipstick. I just don't need it. I just got massive lipstick packages from NYX, from Avon, from MAC. It's like literally raining lipsticks in my office, and Aries is snoring really loud, so I apologize if you can hear her, but I just don't need any lipstick. So like, what are you doing, girlfriend? You gotta get it together. I'm gonna pass over these from Raine. They look interesting. The packaging looks cute. I hear good things about Raine, but it's just, I don't need any right now, so I'm passing over these lipsticks. So moving on, Lancome is coming out with some dual finish highlighters in 5 different shades. It says it's an ultra creamy powder formula. It melts in the skin, has a wet dry technology that allows for a customized highlight and the ultimate versatility. Is it dry for a subtle glow or apply damp for a more intense result? It has vitamin E and triglycerides, a non-drying formula that's comfortable for all day wear. That is a lot of claims for a highlight. my goodness. So it is $39.50 each. It'll be available online at Nordstrom, also coming to Macy's. I'll have any links, of course, that I can find down below. Again, I'm going to be passing over these because I don't need any highlights right now. $39.50 for a single highlight, that's pretty pricey to me compared to like an Anastasia glow kit where you get the 4 highlight shades for $40. You know, I know that I don't need them. They didn't really make me do any sort of double take or anything like that. I mean, they definitely have a ton of claims in there. That was a lot of stuff to read about a highlight. I'm looking at the swatches right now and they do look very pretty. I will say though that I don't feel like just looking at the swatches alone that I see like my highlight shade in there. Me a little bit more confident as well that I can just go ahead and pass over these. But of course, let us know if you're planning to pick up some Lancome highlighters. I know a ton of you are just like all about the highlight train. I totally get it. I'm on the highlight train, like wearing highlight and trying to like blind people every single day, but I just don't need any more in my collection right now. So a new release from Hourglass Cosmetics is their Confession Ultra Slim Lipstick. We're gonna have 30 different shades, which that's a lot of shades. They're gonna be $34 each with an applicator or $22 for a refill. That's very interesting. It's supposed to be slim, refillable, pigmented, and sharp. Has a creamy satin finish, but almost like a matte long wear, according to the Trend Mood Instagram. I believe these are already available, so I will have them linked down below. Now, Hourglass Cosmetics is another one who I'm not like any sort of loyal to the brand. I have the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I want to say that is my only Hourglass cosmetic that I own, I'm pretty sure. So again, just not a brand that I feel like myself are really drawn to a lot. I know they are more pricey as well. I do really love the foundation. I was just wearing it the other day. I enjoy it. I like to try different lip products. I like to try different lip formulas, see what works best for me, see what I can recommend, and all of that good stuff. But again, I just have so many lipsticks right now. Just too many lipsticks right now. I know that I can say no, especially for the $34 price tag. Yeah, the $34 price tag. I know that I can definitely say no. It sounds like a formula that I would really like to try just to be able to try it out and give my thoughts on, but I also have to be, you know, conscientious at the same time. I'm gonna pass over the new Hourglass Confession Ultra Slim Lipsticks. Cool idea, but just not gonna be for me right now. So the last item that I'm featuring in this month's anti-haul is not actually makeup, it is sunglasses. I actually did get asked if I was gonna be purchasing any of the sunglasses from the Quay and Kylie collaboration. I don't know, maybe it's because I was talking about wanting to get a new pair of sunglasses recently on my Snapchat. I actually did end up purchasing a pair from Quay, Australia, ironically enough. They're, I believe it's the Midnight Runner sunglasses. I'm looking to replace my Quay Desi sunglasses on the low that broke. So I bought Midnight Runners and I'm still very happy with them, but no, I'm not purchasing any of these sunglasses. You know, I have talked about Kylie Cosmetics, I've talked about Kim Kardashian West in the past in anti-haul and will I buy it videos, and at this time I'm just not really interested in supporting. There's so many brands out there that I would like to support. There are so many indie brands and up-and-coming brands that I would rather support as well, and honestly I was pretty bummed out to see Quay Australia team up with Kylie Jenner. I'm like, really? Like, I thought it was really cool when they teamed up with Desi. I think they've also done collabs with Crispy. Like, it's really interesting to see like the YouTubers, the more like regular people getting to collab with big brands like that. I think that's really neat. So when I got the email, because you know I'm on their mailing list, and it said the king of all collections, and my first thought was they teamed up with a guy. I was like, oh my gosh, cool, like maybe I can buy my husband a pair of sunglasses. And I know it's because I think Kylie's Instagram is like King Kylie or whatever, or her Snapchat is, or whatever. She calls herself the king. Fantastic. And then I saw that and I was like, really? Okay then. But no, I'm just not interested in supporting right now. I've had so many bad experiences with Kylie Cosmetics, and I just can't get behind it. Came out with quite a few styles and in different colors, things like that. Honestly, I didn't really see any of the sunglasses that caught my eye. I know a bunch of the bigger influencers got all of them, and I was watching Jaclyn Hill on her Snapchat when she was trying them on, and she was just like, no. Like, none of these are for me, none of them are for like the regular girl. Like, she just was not really feeling them. Maybe it was one white pair that she said that she liked maybe, but no, like none of them. I don't think any of them would look good on my face. I'm kind of weird with sunglasses because I have a very narrow face. Like, most sunglasses just don't work out for me. I have a really hard time finding sunglasses. I was so bummed because the high keys from Desi and Quay Australia just are way too big for like my little tiny face, so bummed about that. But no, I'm not interested at all in this. I was actually kind of just like bummed when I saw it, but I don't know, those are just my feelings, and I know a lot of people have a lot of feelings about the Kardashians and the Jenners, and that is just my particular opinion, and you can have whatever opinion you want, but I'm not gonna buy something when I don't want to support the person who is also making the paycheck off of it. So I would rather put my money towards something else that I truly want to support. So I'm passing over everything from the Quay and Kylie collection. I did check the Quay website before I sat down to film, and there were some styles still available online, so they are not sold out. So I will have some links down below in case you are interested in purchasing them, because if you are, then that's fantastic, because you get to do what you want to do and I get to do what I want to do. But after that, that is going to wrap it up for this month's anti-haul. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this month's anti-haul. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing some of the products that I will not be purchasing. Let me know in the comments down below, do we have any similarities this month? Anything that I am not buying that you are also not buying? I would love to know. If you also want to leave me some comments for what you want to see in upcoming Will I Buy It videos, I always make note of what is being requested so I can put the most requested items into each week's Will I Buy It video. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming by and clicking on this video. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I hope that you will also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys real soon in my next one. Bye.